I'm Jake.
I'm Now.
I'm Lauren.
Raj.
And this is the summary of our project testing. So when addressing the topic of racial bias, we realized our topic problem was a little too narrow-minded. We're now focused on societal conditioning via the media, education system, and law enforcement. So looking at our testing plan, it was guided by our assumptions with the purpose of debunking them. We wanted to know how many people recognized our problem, which contributing factor we should target, and if the people thought that this topic of racial bias was irreversible. We were looking for 70% success rate to validate our questions, and some of the data we found were that 71% of people recognized racial bias in our country, 63% recognize media as the biggest influencer in societal conditioning, and 69% believe that racial bias is actually irreversible.
After collecting data Jake just mentioned, our mindset towards this project changed dramatically. Law enforcement is hardly considered, only 8% considered it to be the biggest factor in societal condition. So we obviously had to change our original problem topic. Only 71% of those we interviewed thought that this nation was racially biased. So what we got out of this is that not everyone thinks our nation is racially biased. And more importantly, of those who do not think that our nation is racially biased, 85% are of the minority party. One of those we interviewed, who was part of the minority party, gave his opinion on this topic. I do not think the nation is, as a whole, is racist. He went on saying that this problem is irreversible, and also adding on that he thinks that he's not at a disadvantage compared to a white person, and he thought that viewing this problem was a waste of time. So overall, this was our turning point in our research, and we consider this to be our aha moment, since we realized that this problem was actually created by the white party instead of the minority party, and that the media and the white people are actually escalating the problem.
So based on our redefined problem of eliminating racial bias, we have come up with a new target audience. We believe that we should be targeting middle school, which is about age 11 to 14. And we think we should target this age because it's the younger generation, and we think that we can shape their minds to be more inclusive and eliminate racial bias as they grow up.
So our MVC, based off our research, is basically a news network that targets positivity and good acts in your local community. So how might we spread this? We're looking at a news network, whether it be a TV show or a small short program that is broadcast either in the cafeteria or during homeroom. Regardless, it is shown to people in that target audience in order to help reshape their minds and help eliminate racial stigmas that might be born on this country. However, we find it a little bit difficult to change the perceptions and values of the older generation. Therefore, we've decided that it's up to the youth in order to help reshape this issue and eradicate it. But fingers crossed.
To conclude, we started out with the problem of how might we reduce the incarceration rate for minor drug offenses among minorities. But as we did our research, we realized that we had to broaden our horizons, and that's when we came up with the problem statement of how might we better condition society in a way that we can reduce or eliminate racial bias. And our next steps to accomplishing that would be actually coming up with a good news network that we could incorporate among middle schools all throughout the nation to eliminate racial bias.
Thank you.
Thank you.
10 minutes under. I'm sorry, 10 seconds under.